Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Prince Automation Destination. So in our previous lecture of exception handling series, we discussed about how to handle multiple exceptions using multiple catch blocks alongside try block. In case you want to understand more on this, you can go back to my previous video, which I'll be sharing in the I icon, right? So let us move to the today's discussion. So what we are going to discuss today. So in today's discussion, as we were discussing that we can use multiple catch block to handle multiple exceptions. So now the next question is like what should be the order of catch block, meaning which catch block should come first and which catch block should come later, right? So let us try to understand theoretically first, and then we will cover it practically. So in case of multiple catch blocks, the child catch block with child exception should come first, and catch block with parent exception should come later, right? So let us try to understand from the programming problem, right? So in this case, what I have done, I am previously for arithmetic exception, I was using a different catch block, but what I want now, I want uh, for array index out of bound, I want to have one catch block, and for rest of the exceptions I want one generic exception block, right? Meaning why I'm keeping this exception, why it would be able to capture all the exceptions apart from array index out of bound, because exception is the parent of all exception classes, right? So in case array index out of bound exception will occur, the control will go here, and the it would be handled, right? But apart from it, if any other exception occurs between within this try block, the control will go to this catch block, right? So now I am using array of 5, which is invalid index as per our last discussion, because we are using array of size 5, which has value up till index array of 4, right? So if I will try to run it now, what should happen? The control should go to line number 17, right? Try with lower index 4, right? But what if I fix it, meaning this particular line of code, line number 12, won't throw any exception, and then the control will come here, which is a invalid or like undefined value in the mathematics, and it will lead to arithmetic exception. Previously we were using catch block, this time we are using exception block, right? So for this also the control should go to exception block, because this is the parent of each exception, right? So if you observe, the control has went to this particular perform valid operation using exception, right? So the control went here because we have maintained the catch block in such a way, for array index out of bound I want to handle it differently, and for rest of the exceptions I want to handle it differently. So if you see what is the order we are maintaining, we are keeping child at the top and we are keeping parent at the bottom, meaning parent after the child, right? What if I change the order, right? This was the question. So if I'll change the order, what will happen? So first, because as you are aware that exception handler will look for the appropriate catch block, so it will get the appropriate catch block because exception is the parent and it has all the exceptions, it has capability to catch all the exceptions. So for example, if we get any kind of exception, this catch block has capability to handle any kind of exception. So in that case, this array index out of bound catch block will be of no use. So if I hover over here, you will see delete this catch block, exception array index out of bound has already been caught, right? So this way we need to maintain the order in such a way, if we want to specifically uh, capture a requirement, capture a exception, then we need to maintain child exception first, then the parent exception. Only then we would be able to handle the exceptions differently, right? Otherwise, if we will keep parent at the top, then the control will never go to the child and we will have to ultimately remove it, otherwise the code won't compile, right? So in case of multiple catch blocks, as discussed, the parent should come later and child should come first, right? So this is it from current lecture. So in the next lecture we will be discussing about finally block, and thank you for watching, and please feel free to reach out to me via comments in case of any queries, and I request you to please like, share and subscribe my video